Welcome to the country, where we do country things. And on today's video, I'm going to take you guys with me over to the greenhouse where I'm going to be working on the aquaponics system. I think what I'm going to do is start installing the drain lines in the buckets. So what I'm going to do is just take you guys over there and show you exactly how I like to install the drain lines in those 4-gallon buckets. So just give me a minute to get over there, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you real quick what you're going to need to do the drains on these buckets. So I like to use 4-gallon buckets, and it doesn't really matter exactly the size of the bucket. What matters is if the bucket is square. So you need a flat-sided bucket. The round buckets are going to leak, so you want to use something that's flat. You're going to need your drain line pieces, which is a male and a female 3/4 inch coupling, or whatever size drain hole that you think you need. I like to use 3/4. It seems to work out just fine. You're going to need a 7/8 hole saw, a tape measure, plumber's putty, and a propane torch. So the first thing I'm going to do is drill my hole in my bucket. And I like to drill the holes 2 inches up from the bottom. That way, if for some reason you ever lose flow to your bucket, your plant has 2 inches of water down here kind of as a reserve, just in case for some reason your line plugs up and you're not watering your plant. It'll survive a little bit longer until you can get the problem fixed if you have a little bit of water in the bottom. Plus it gives a place for the solids to settle. When you're running the water in, if there's any solids that come in that water, they'll settle out in the bottom of the bucket and kind of help filter out the solids. So I'm going to mark this, get it on camera here. Just going to mark this 2 inches up. Drill the hole, stuff like that. Then I'm going to get the torch, and I want to heat the bucket up. So the 7/8 hole saw is a little bit too small, and that's for a reason. I want a real tight fit to minimize the chance of it leaking. So I drill the hole 7/8. Now I take the torch and I'm going to heat the bucket up, and that's going to allow me to push the fitting into the hole. Okay, so while the bucket's still hot there, I'm going to take the fitting, get it started. Then I'm going to take the plumber's putty and push it in all the way around. Now you don't want to push the fitting down very far. You want to leave as much threads exposed as you can, so that you get as much plumber's putty on those threads as possible. So I'll just work that plumber's putty all the way around there. Then I'll get the female and push down, straight down, as hard as you can. And then go ahead and get the female on the inside. And tighten it up. And then there you have it. Just peel the excess plumber's putty off that squeezed out. And you should have a leak-proof drain there. So that's how I'm going to plumb up all these buckets. I've got 100 buckets to do, so I'm going to get after it. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll be back.